and welcome to page 36 of volume 2 of my graphic novel of comic strips titled Found Earth. I'm doing this really quickly and in one take, so if I mess up, I mess up, and we're going from there. It's Sunday morning on January 19th of 2020. How is the new year going for you guys? This page, I had a lot of fun, and I giggled when I did it. And it's always fun when you can laugh out loud at your own jokes while you're making them. It's just a bit of pure enjoyment, and it's what part of what makes making these pages and these books fun is being able to make jokes that I myself can laugh at, which means that I'm really invested in it, and I really hope that other people laugh at it as well, or laugh with it. I'll take laugh at it. Any laughter is good. So this is one of those, it's an old kind of comedy where the character gets so caught up in what they're doing and then something else, and they don't notice what everybody else is noticing, and then what everybody else is noticing is happening, and that moment of realization where the character that wasn't paying attention actually realizes what everybody else was doing when he wasn't paying attention, and he realizes that he's brought the consequences of all this onto himself. It's a funny kind of humor where it breaks the fourth wall, where the character just stares at the audience like, yep, I did this. The rest of the book is coming along very nicely. I'm on I just finished page 16 of volume 3, not even 20 minutes ago. I've uploaded all the videos onto YouTube, and it's out there. I tried something different with the captions. Instead of leaving it blank or just saying that, hey, this is what I'm doing, I got a little bit back to my teaching roots. I went to college for education, art education, but never finished through my own choice. I was getting A's in the class, and A's in teaching, and B's in art, because it was all about the teaching instead of making the artwork. I just had to understand the process. And so I started talking more about what I was doing and why I was doing it. So if you want to get into some of the more educational aspects of what I'm doing and the learning part of it, start with volume 3, page 16, and look at the captions on the YouTube videos. And you'll start to see some really quick explanations of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And I think that may be a good direction to go. However, I think it may become repetitive after a while, so I might do it for a few pages just to have something different in the captions. This is a really quick video. I'm not sure why the second clip of the penciling is as quick as it is, but I can only guess that I got way too detailed with my carpenter's pencil at the beginning, and I was just keeping the pieces big and chunky. I came in this with one kind of style, and I think that I'm going to leave it with a different kind of style. I started it off with kind of a heavy influence from the Image guys, the Rob Liefelds, the Todd McFarlanes, that kind of deal, with how much detail I wanted to put in it, the line work and dynamic, the way they use dynamics and such. As I get further and further into this, I seem to fall more into like a cartoon or a Jeff Smith or a Cerebus kind of style. It's nothing I set out to do, it was just how it evolved. Some of it had to do with tools. I switched from using microns for everything to using a brush pen for some of the bigger, more expressive lines. I started putting less in detail and less unnecessary backgrounds to the storytelling on every panel, so that it left room for expressive body motions, and it didn't tie me up and bog me down with the details for everything on every panel. So, like some of my panels, all they have is grass in the background, or some of the panels, they only introduce what is needed to let you know where you're at. I try to have at least one establishing shot on every page, just to remind the viewers where they're at, and then go from there. But like I've said so many times, I wrote this as a comic strip to be shown daily, so the idea that you can turn the page and see the next thing right away was not what was intended when I originally wrote this, so I'm compensating a little, and we're going from there. Drawing rain is hard because it's either white ink on black or black ink on white. You have to give it layers, so some of the stuff can't hit the stuff in front, some of the stuff has to go behind the stuff in the back, and it's a very time-consuming thing. And really, looking at myself drawing it right now, I can't believe I did it without a ruler. But nothing here is too mechanically drawn anyway. Even the gutters are inked by hand and without a ruler. I draw them originally with a ruler, but I don't ink them. Anyway, I'm slipping back into the teaching. Rain is hard to draw. It takes practice, and I gotta be honest, I went into this drawing having not practiced, and I was just winging it. There's my secret. It's out. I winged it. I didn't know what I was doing. I hope I did okay. I did study some other artists. Tony Daniel, who draws Batman currently and has drawn Moon Knight and some other stuff. I did look at his stuff just to see what other people are doing with it. I admire him. He's a good artist, and also a good person, a good human being. And it's not enough to just be one or the other. Just a good artist. You have to be a good human being as well. And he's worth following if you get the chance. So we're just over the 8-minute mark, and so I'm going to start wrapping up. And thank you all for listening to me babble and for watching me draw. This is one of the really good pages, and I enjoyed doing it. If you're listening to this on YouTube, please go to patreon.com/AlanDunlap and subscribe and become a patron, and all the money goes towards making more artwork. I have plenty of stories and plenty of pages left to draw, so it buys supplies and it keeps it going. If you're watching this on Patreon or any other platform for that matter, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/dreamofart1, so that you can see all the raw footage that isn't sped up, and maybe some other things that I find. I'm also on Instagram at Alan Dunlap, and also Twitter. So any of those places, you'll get to see artwork all the time. I try to post at least once a day, and we go from there. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you really like this video and enjoyed the product that I made in it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you and post and talk to you next week.